Well, here in Europe, France's interior minister says immigration laws between the UK and France must be updated after at least 12 people died when a boat heading to the UK split apart and capsized in the English Channel. The French coastguard says more than 50 others were rescued. Most of the victims are believed to be women and girls. The UN says at least 30 migrants have died or gone missing while trying to cross to the UK this year from France. Our correspondent Terry Schultz joins us now from the French side of the English Channel in the city of Boulogne-sur-Mer. Terry, what more do we know about the people who died yesterday?
Well, Terry, the fact that authorities are still saying at least a dozen people died may mean that they still don't know exactly how many people were crammed into this 7-meter dinghy. We do know that more than 70 were there, and of those, at least a dozen people died, and 10 of those were women and children, including a pregnant woman. This just goes to show the lengths to which people will go to try to make this very dangerous crossing between France and the UK. More than 20,000 people have made that crossing this year, and that's why, despite these odds, despite the possibility and even the probability that many will die, people still do make this desperate attempt.
Now, this is just the latest tragedy in the Channel, but these incidents don't seem to be deterring others from trying to make the same journey, do they?
No, that's right. Despite the fact that we see these deaths happen almost continuously, including in other waterways into the European and into the UK, there seems to be an almost limitless supply of people who are so desperate in their home countries that they are willing to pay, what amounts to criminal enterprises to put them in these unseaworthy vessels, knowing that they can't possibly sail across the Channel this way. And from what we understand from local authorities in this case, the boat started to disintegrate almost as soon as it left the French shore. And there was a response by multiple vessels and even helicopters, and still they have this death toll of at least a dozen people. There are still people who were very grievously wounded that are said to be in hospitals here in Boulogne-sur-Mer.